Alright, so I figured I'd make another video while I'm not doing anything at work because there's no cars here. I've been seeing a lot of videos on people talking about titanium Framelock knives and how they lock up and which is better and what they like and which creates a more secure lockup and which one has more features and this and that and this and that. You all know how a Strider locks up, and you all know how a Sebenza locks up. Sebenza, the lock bar will meet the tang of the blade pretty much flush, and the whole tang pretty much sits on the lock bar. Whereas on a Strider, the lock bar kind of meets the blade tang at an angle to create what Strider calls a shit vent, which I personally think is shit. It's bullshit. Will a Strider fail a spine whack? I'm sure there is one out there that would, but I don't think they do. Just like there's Sebenzas out there that'll fail a spine whack, and there's Sebenzas out there that won't. Do I think either one of them is better than the other? Yeah, I do. Personally, I think that a Sebenza lockup is better than a Strider lockup any day of the week, and that's my opinion, and I have a right to that opinion. When a Strider opens, I mean, when you open a Sebenza, I mean, you can feel it and you can hear it. I mean, it's just solid. There's no play in a Sebenza. I've never felt any play in any Sebenza, ever. Ever, in anyone I've ever touched. And I'm not saying I've handled, just tons, but I've handled quite a few, and I've handled quite a few Striders, too. And I'm not even going to bullshit you. Almost every Strider I've ever handled has had some sort of blade play, or developed some sort of blade play. Whether it be lock rock, or side-to-side play, a little bit of up and down play, they've all developed it, or they've all had it right off the bat. Now, I'm not saying you can't tighten the pivot and get rid of it, but to me, that's bullshit. When you pay that much money for a knife, the fucking thing should lock up solid. I mean, and it shouldn't fail a spine whack either, which, will all Sebenzas fail a spine whack? I don't know. Neptune Knives did. I don't know that they all will. Just like I'm sure there's a Strider out there that'll fail a spine whack. I mean, and if you don't think there is, then you're a fucking idiot, because there is. There is a Strider out there that will fail a spine whack. Let me take a fucking... I mean, if I had endless amounts of money, I would take a fucking SMF and make that bitch fail a spine whack. I would hit that fucker so hard. It would either break the fucking knife in half or the fucking blade would fold. Guaranteed. I'm a big-ass dude. I'm not saying I'm, like, super strong or anything, but I can make a Strider fail a spine whack. I know I can. Just like I could make this fail a spine whack. Which one's more likely to? I don't know. I really don't. But I think that the way Sebenzas lock up, the overall fit and finish, the finishing touches, is better on a Sebenza. And that's just crack my knuckles. That's just my personal opinion. Yours may differ, and I'm sure that if you watch this video and it does, you're going to leave some bullshit comment in the comment box, and that's fine. I'll just tell you to fuck off or whatever. But, yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to give my opinion on the subject, and that's my opinion. I think that the way Striders lock up is stupid. They develop lock rock pretty quickly, and anybody that says they don't, they're full of shit. And I'm not saying every single one will, but in general they do, and that's just all there is to it. Hold on, I had to talk to somebody. And Sebenzas, they don't. I mean, I don't ever hear anybody complaining about lock rock on a Sebenza. Actually, I don't think I've ever heard that. Ever. I don't ever hear anybody complaining about centering on a Sebenza. Blade centering. Ever. Now, I'm not saying I haven't heard people complain about Sebenzas. People complain that the lockup is too late, or it's not a very ergonomic knife. And I'll agree with that. It's not a very ergonomic knife. Would I like a choil on this knife? and maybe a different handle shape, I would. I really would. But right now there is no knife maker or knife company. Well, I shouldn't say maker. There's no knife company for production knives that puts out a knife that has the fit and finish of a Sebenza, but let's say the ergos of a Strider. And if you guys know of one, let me know, because I'll be more than happy to buy a shitload of them. And I'm not saying I don't like Striders. I do. I really do, and I'll have one day. I like S&Gs. It's lightweight. It's a great knife. I like SMS. They're great knives. I mean, the way they feel in your hand it's great. They feel great. Are they the best built knives? No. Do they have the tightest tolerances? No. Do they have the best lockup? Fuck no. Do they develop lock rock? Fuck yes, they do. Does Sebenza? No, it doesn't. Is this the most ergonomic knife? No, this is like holding a fucking 2x4 with a blade on it. Does it feel terrible? No. But I don't need something so extremely comfortable in a pocket knife. Like, this is comfortable enough. I don't cut cardboard for a living 24/7, so this is good. If I got a job where I had to cut cardboard or just cut shit fucking 8 hours a day constantly with a knife in my hand, which I don't even know if that fucking job exists, then yeah, I would probably have something different than a Sebenza, because I would imagine this would get uncomfortable. But I don't. Yeah, that's about it on that. Yeah, this is my new Sebenza 21, the large one, and I'm really enjoying it. It's great. I mean, there's really no need to do a review on it. I may do a review on it later on down the road, but I just wanted to talk about frame locks, titanium frame locks a little bit. That's about it, really. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, if anybody wants to be an asshole and argue, just leave it in the comment box. If you like this video, cool. If you don't, that's cool too. All right, guys. Later.